So, the Voltron fandom is rife with ships, each boasting their own followings and creating happiness and ideas of that one great relationship. Yet, in all fandoms, there's always that one that rises above the rest. You know, the epitome of love and virtue that no one can deny and find themselves on good ground. Like, for example, you've got Inuyasha, you have the titular character in Kagome. Overwatch has Anna and Reinhardt, absolute grandma and grandpa. And for Voltron, there's one ship that stands above all the others. And that's Keith and the Erusian. Okay, no ship even comes close to this sweet union between two lonely aliens who finally find love in the vast expansion of the universe. This ship is the godly union that people have been waiting for since the 80s. Now, I know that at this point, some of you may be thinking, oh, but Clance and Sheath, but I implore you to shut the fuck up. And the rest of you virtuous children who either forgot this ship or are of the devout, I will recount the epic encounter between these two characters. In the episode Return of the Gladiator, we see the team encounter the locals of the planet Eris, disturbed by the recent activity of the lions and fearing bad tidings from their lion goddess. Once assured that Voltron had come to save them, however, the group is treated to join the Erusian festivities, meeting the people and allowing them a look at the new paladins. One Erusian in particular found special interest in Keith, jumping up and embracing him in a hug. Keith, rather than lash out or be aloof as his character may have suggested that he would, is surprised, commenting on how he normally did not hug strangers, but seemingly decided to make an exception on account of the Erusian being cuddly. The Erusian is pleased with his reply, chiming out a surprisingly deep "thank you," and from there, the most romantic scene in the show so far ends. Alright, let's evaluate this. First, let's take into account the amount of passion that this Erusian hugged Keith with. This is his fucking hero. He knows what love at first sight is. How does he know? He just got it. He got it like lice. And then look at Keith. His whole life he's never had someone be so forward with love and affection. It scared him. It scared him like the news of Shiro's disappearance, and it scared him like the news of MCR splitting up. Keith's never had anyone be so soft to him, so close. Sure, Shiro's always been there for him, but when is the last time Shiro's ever done any favors for someone looking for intimate contact? This scene boasts great significance, because this is the first time that we truly see Keith open up and slowly expand his world beyond himself and Shiro. Honestly, I feel this ship would work in the same vein that a lot of fluff ships work. It is a bundle of softness and love in the middle of all the conflict. With Team Voltron's situation becoming edgier than a fucking cactus, the tension has never been so high to kick the ass of the evil purple space cats. Besides the tension, Keith also has to deal with being a small gay in a universe of unreliable men. Shiro dies without so much as a text message and leaves an evil Euro in his place. Lance's proverbial bicycle is being stubbornly straight, and his own father has fallen like the Alamo. And seeing as his own other race, the Galra, is full of pussies who act like dicks, perhaps finding love in a race as generally right-hearted and hospitable as the Erusians would be his best bet to finding a truly supportive and flourishing relationship. Likewise, the cuddly Erusians come from a generally peaceful planet, threatened by war and enslavement. Having a toughened warrior as his manly bride would give the Erusian the support he needs to be a worthy hero for his people, and teach him how to be strong when the world is weak. Together, they would make the perfect sweet and sour blend. Now, I do feel that this ship still has great potential to become canon. True, it hasn't really been mentioned for like several seasons, and there have been other ships that have grown over it like weeds, but the idea still remains. It's sort of like the Hunk and Shay situation. It hasn't been brought up in forever, but, it feels right. And you do know that it's low-key canon. This is merely the quintessential slow burn relationship. Keith is no longer a boy, but a man. And the Erusian? He has been waiting in the sidelines, biding his time and practicing his cuddling skills in preparation for the day that his big, strong cowboy returns to Eris, and they embrace again.